We're going back to Ifetunde. Dr. Umar Johnson. Let's go, Ifetunde.
Wow. No, in terms of the lack of support of Black businesses, often by Black people, what do you feel is the roots of that? What is the root of that issue, and how do we change that narrative in our communities?
Great point. And I have three ideas on that. Number one, convenience is the mother of purchase. If we want Black people to support Black business, we have to make it convenient for them to do so. That takes me to my second point. Black businesses are not organizing with one another to make sure they are exploiting and capturing the Black dollar as effectively as they can. Well, one of the things I like about the Black Wall Street market, although I haven't been there, the fact that all those businesses are in the same place guarantees what? Convenience of an opportunity to capture the Black dollar. When I leave out of one store, there's one next door. When I leave out of that store, there's another one next door. So built into that physical arrangement there is the opportunity for every business to benefit off of a single customer, because the businesses are not spread out all over Georgia, all over Stonecrest. They're in the same area, almost like a mini Black Wall Street, which is what y'all call it, the new Black Wall Street market. Yes, so that is the strategy that we need to employ and spread across America. The other reason why we're struggling is Black businesses are not promoting other Black businesses. You guys are doing it, but you guys are in the minority. As I travel throughout the world, as I travel throughout the country, most Black businesses operate in isolation. You don't see any advertising of other businesses along with them. So one of the reasons we're losing is there's too much isolation, too much competition. This should be a frequent Black shopper's card. If you get your hair cut at this barbershop, you did a discount at that restaurant. If you eat at that restaurant, you get a discount at this Black-owned nail salon. Count on the car wash. You wash your car over here, you're going to get a discount on your real estate closing. You're going to get a discount on your dentist bill. You're going to get a discount on your physical checkup. We should be driving business from our business to the next one with a frequent shopper's card or benefit package. As I said, you guys are in a good place because all the businesses are right next to each other. You can't go to one without seeing the other. The next stage is to introduce that frequent Black shopper's card where you automatically get a discount on your next Black business purchase because you supported my Black business.
See, to Dr. Umar Johnson, everything is about working together. We need to come together and work together.
And what we need to do is we need to keep everything in our neighborhood, everything Black. Black owned with Black money.
Put your hatred aside. Learn from somebody that is bringing so much good ideas. We need to pick up all of this idea and put it in action. And when Dr. Umar Johnson is speaking like this, there's a lot. I'm not gonna say tiny bit. Majority of Black people, they will be against Dr. Umar Johnson. Do you know why? Because we don't like anything good. We like garbage. That's why you can see if you go to the Kanga over there, there's massive garbage everywhere. But people, they normalize that behavior. It's like they'll walk up. They don't care. Probably somebody will be sleeping in the goddamn garbage because they normalize that. No one is gonna come out with any idea. Generation and generation, they come in, they sit in the garbage, just keep building up. Do you know what they do? They play in the garbage. They're getting so much disease. Nobody is coming with solution to fix anything. No one in the whole neighborhood. Can you see what listen to this point Dr. Umar Johnson made. I like what you guys have done, the new Black Wall Street. There's business, there's ownership, business right there, there's shops right there, they're all Black in the same place. All Black. Somebody buy over there, somebody move, go over there, they will see another shop, but that's a Black ownership. They're going over there. That's what you can see. He's trying to tell all of us, we need to work together like this. Can you see? He said the one thing that he said. There's a barber that he's kind of your hair, he's telling you, go over there. Go in the restaurant, you get 20% discount off. Just go over there, eat over there. This restaurant is owned by black. Da, da, da. All of this, it helps black people. Sydney, East European. You know what they do? When they open a shop, the European, when they open, you see all of them is the European. Caucasian, what they do? They line up. There's a queue. When that new shop is open, all you can see is all them Caucasian lining up so they can just enter, just to support that new ownership, that new business that just open. They'll come in just to help. But us black people, damn that plantation, boy. That slaving mentality, that colonization. That's why you can see, look at Africa. You have the free king. They're doing everything so they can work together. But you have the rest of the black that they don't want to see that. They don't want to see the united of Africa. They have other people that in Africa that they want to destroy the lion of the free king. For Africa to be strong, the entire Africa need to be united. Trust me, especially the African of the blacks. We need to unite it. African don't need to go to Western. No, we don't. We have all. But do you know why? Because we don't know what to do with the resource that we have in our own soil. That's the problem. We don't know how intelligent we are. Someone else has to teach us, to show us how intelligent we are. Can you see? Man, let's go to Dr. Umar Johnson, man. This brother here, man, he's opened up so much door. So much.
That's a great question, coming on the second day of the 98th anniversary of Black History Month.
Yes.
Two things our children need to be taught: who they are and financial science. Because if they're taught the history of African people and the history of the American African struggle for freedom, justice, and equality, they will see that economic equality and economic rights has been tied in just as stringently as civil rights or human rights. So once they know who they are, they now have a loyalty to the community. This way is when you teach them financial science and economic science, they will naturally marry their financial strategies, their businesses, and their financial agendas to the best interests of the Black community. As you know, we have a lot of American Africans who are very well known, in the know, and astute when it comes to economic and financial science. But their hustle to get paid isn't tied to anything beneficial to the Black community. They are in pursuit of the dollar simply for the sake of selfish self-aggrandizement. We need our children to be in pursuit of the Black dollar so they can build the institutions that we need: the hospitals, the banks, the supermarkets, the distribution networks. We need those things. And so by teaching them who they are and giving them the financial and economic science to go with it, now our children are not only able to build business and grow business, but they also are naturally going to be tying those businesses into the Black community to satisfy the needs of the people. In other words, if you know who you are, but don't understand financial science, you're going to be at a disadvantage. If you understand financial science and don't know who you are, you're going to end up exploiting your people. But if you know who you are and you understand financial science, everything you do economically will have a benefit built into it for the Black community.
Damn, Dr. Umar Johnson, he really know how to go deep on all of that.
You need to walk in both worlds. We absolutely need a presence in mainstream politics. The reason why mainstream politics isn't working for Black people is because we're disorganized. Another reason why mainstream politics isn't working for Black people is we have gotten trapped and seduced into participating in this Republican Democratic dichotomy that doesn't have any agenda items for the Black community on the table. What we need to do is divest from both the Republican and political party plantations, come up with our own political union. I'm of the opinion that you share. You don't necessarily need a party. What you need is a union of Black votes. And once you have a union of Black votes, you can now call the Democratic National Convention up and say, listen, I control 20 million of the 50 million American African votes in this country. Before we cast any vote, your candidate has to come to the Black community and have a conversation with us. And then you call a Republican National Committee. You say the same thing. We control 20 million of 50 million Black votes. We're not casting a vote for anybody unless you come and meet with us directly, because we're voting not as Democrats or Republicans, but as Black people. Once you organize the black vote along a black community platform, you will automatically get the attention of the major candidates because they can't live without votes. The problem is the black vote matters to everybody but black people because we're so disorganized. This is why we can't hold the president accountable. This is why we can't hold our governors accountable. This is why we can't hold our mayors accountable, our city council persons accountable, because yes, we do vote, but we don't vote together as an organized block of black folks. And for that reason, when someone does wrong to the black community, we can't punish them politically because every black vote was a schizophrenic, helter-skelter,
Oh man, Dr. Umar just said, man, damn. I love this brother, boy.
black person for themselves to vote. Marry the black votes together. If we don't marry the black votes together so we can live, the black vote will ultimately kill us.
Damn, there gonna be a lot of people that they will be against him. This the kind of interview it should get a lot of views, especially when it comes to us black people. But you know what? Because us black people, we don't like the truth, especially if the truth is coming from a black man. My goodness.
Absolutely. Number one, it would be the example of the Black Wall Street market itself. That black organization and financial organization is possible. That's number one. Psychologically speaking, just being in the environment, they're going to be motivated and encouraged to build for themselves by seeing all these black businesses come together, therefore dispelling the notion that black people can't work together, especially when money is on the line. The Black Wall Street market itself dispels that notion. So number one, you have to look at the psychological impact of the Black Wall Street market itself. Number two, black people need to start thinking financially, not just politically and not just socially. We're always talking about social justice and political justice and criminal justice. Well, guess what? You better start talking about that economic justice, because part of the reason so many black people are in prison is because they're robbing, killing, and stealing to feed their family because they don't have economic opportunities. So talking about criminal justice without economic justice is a joke. Talking about political justice without economic justice is a joke. Why? Because we don't finance candidates. And the reason we don't finance candidates is because we're not financially organized. If we put our money together, we could control the behavior of anybody who gets elected in almost any office in this country. But in order to control political behavior, you got to control the political dollars. So I want our people to start thinking about that. Number three, loyalty, racial loyalty, and cultural collectivity and connectedness. That is going to be important, because the reason we're so economically devastated is we're not culturally cohesive enough. Most groups have a glue. They have an unspoken of connection with each other that guarantees they're going to support each other even if they don't know each other. Slavery destroyed that, and the American multicultural propaganda system destroyed that. We got to get it back, because once you love your people, once you care about your community, you naturally buy black. So we have to have an entire renaissance of loving black, being black, and wanting to be black and supporting blackness. The next point I'm going to go on is finance.
Shout out to Marcus Messiah Gavis. Ooh, be black, buying black, do everything black. Oh man, that's what we need to show to our children.
Financial discipline. We have to start practicing financial discipline. We spend too much money with people who don't look like us, buying things we do not need, which is basically a divestment from the black community and an empowerment into other communities who are actually working with the power structure to destroy us. So we have to recognize that dollars are weapons. We have to recognize that bank accounts are weapons of mass destruction and mass construction. And black people's economic behavior is without question tied to our political, social crisis that we suffer from. So black people have better start being more disciplined with their spending habits, so we have enough disposable income available in our hands to build the things that we need to build. The banks, the schools, the hospitals, the supermarkets, the manufacturing and the distribution. Without that, we will lose. The future of America belongs to those who have the common sense and the self-love enough to create a reality for themselves. Absolutely. I would give you a quote from Queen Mother Harriet Tubman, Araminta Ross, who said that she had freed hundreds of slaves. but she could have freed thousands.
Mm.
The problem was they didn't realize that they were slaves. We as African people need to wake up and recognize that someone else is controlling our.
Them lot, they didn't know that they were slaves. Majority of us black people, especially in Africa, we wanted freedom, independence. Once we got independence, we fought. We are free, but we are still not free. We still in colonization because we still serving the master. We still serving the Caucasian until this day. That's why you can see Africa, it never grow. Africa, it never change because we still are in the captivity of the Western.
Django here is a freeman. This nigga here, that nigga there.
They still controlling us, even if they don't have the power to control us, but they still control us because of their mind that is in us black people until this day. From that time of colonization, of slavery, when the white they come, start taking the goods of all of us in Africa. That man said, we still are not free. We're thinking we're working for ourselves, but we're working for the Caucasian. Damn.
Financial behavior. That we are under a hypnosis. We are under a spell by the American power structure to divest from our own people and empower everyone else around us. The black dollar has to become as selfish as everybody else's dollar. The black dollar has to become prejudiced against touching any hand that is not black. You don't have to be prejudiced, but your money has to be prejudiced. Until the black dollar never touches the hand of someone who's not black, we will never be free as a people. Our dollars have to become prejudiced against other groups, because in order for us to get where we need to be as a race, the black dollar has to be loyal to black people. And it cannot do that if it does not discriminate. Black dollars for black power.
Dr. Umar Johnson, my goodness, he spoke nothing but truth. Majority of us black people, we are still slaves. We're still in the colonization, especially the rest of the Africans. What do you think African is now growing? Just for the sake of, look, let me tell you the people that are free. Let me tell you people that never been captive, but even the Caucasian, they're trying to captive them, but they never could, but they free themselves. Is the Chinese. The Chinese, they remove themselves from the slave master. That's why you can see the countries is making a lot of progression. Why us African, we're not making any progression? Our progression, it won't come any soon because we still in the mind of colonization. We still in the mind. We still in the captivity from the Caucasian. We need to free ourselves. But majority of African countries, they're still in the hand of the colonization. You got the British, the French, the German, the American, Caucasian, they're controlling Africa until this day. We got a professor, Dr. Umar Johnson Ifatunde. He spoke nothing but truth. If you have ears, you will hear and listen. The mouth of wisdom has spoken, and that's Dr. Umar Johnson. The mouth of wisdom has spoken. The ears of wisdom, you need to listen, because the future, it don't belong to me. It belongs to our children, to our grandchildren. We need to leave a legacy for our grandchildren. We need to start coming together, working together, creating business. Our work, it needs to be together, but we don't do that. You know, I see this every single time. Black people, we don't like to come together. Do you know the people that hate me the most? Even when I'm doing my work, even if I bring ID so I can try to come up with ideas so we can try to work together. Do you know the people that hate that idea the most? They don't want that idea. They want to pull you down. It's the people that look like me. Yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was just my take. Merry Christmas to all. I'll catch y'all to the next one. Peace.